Moses Kuria, who is the Gatundu South Member of Parliament, has delivered a message to the Deputy President Dr. William Samoei Ruto right from his hospital bed. Moses Kuria posted something which is very short, a very short message. And that message is for the DP. Moses Kuria is posting, it will be a runoff. That short message is going to form the basis of this analysis today. What message was Moses Kuria trying to deliver? Because I know most of you guys will tell me that Moses Kuria did not mean or did not name the Deputy President Dr. William Samoei Ruto. So in this video, I want us to look at the message which Moses Kuria is delivering through that particular post on Facebook. But before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support. And please, I want to plead with you guys to give this particular video thumbs up. Now let us get back to business. Moses Kuria is unwell and is currently admitted in an hospital. And Moses Kuria explained yesterday, for those who followed his interview on Citizen TV, what really caused the problem he's facing with his leg. And I bumped onto this particular video just to lighten up things. I wanted to watch it because Moses Kuria was against government restrictions on counterfeit and is now the first casualty of counterfeit products which found their way into the country. This is purely for educational purpose before we proceed with our analysis.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Flashback.
Kuuliza Waziri Munya, ukisema cover ya simu ati ni counterfeit. Nani amekwambia tumekataa hiyo counterfeit? Nani amekwambia simu yetu itapata homa? I am encouraging counterfeiting of anything that is not produced here locally. Kama inakuwa produced hapa, tuonyeshe ni wapi tukanunue hapa. Kama haiko hapa, wacha tufanye counterfeit, siku moja tutajua kutengeneza genuine. Pole pole tu.
Several months later,
as long as it is to use a product that is not authorized, I thought that I would use my case to, to save other people from going through that. And later when I had this problem, I asked them whether it is approved by Kenya Bureau of Standards. No. Is it approved by Pharmacy and Poisons Board? No. So who has approved it? So I have sought a ministerial statement in Parliament from both the Ministers for Industry, who is in charge of the Kenya Bureau of Standards, and the Minister for Health, to see how can we allow this kind of thing. It's something which sometimes we think government is being too harsh, but you can see the consequences. And I think we need to have a total clampdown on every other person who is making a claim of curing any disease not following the approved regulatory framework.
Tukubebe na mgongo. Wewe ni mtoto, tukutafunie chakula, tukuweke kwa mdomo. Utavuna kile ulichopanda.
Okay, I found that very funny, but it has a message for us as a country. There are certain things we should not allow to happen. The Kenya Bureau of Standards should actually ensure the safety of the citizens of this country. There is no way we should be allowing everything to be imported into this country, including toothpicks, including tissue paper. And by doing that, it means our industries are collapsing. But that is something for another day. We hope the new president of the Republic of Kenya will fix the issues of Kenya Bureau of Statistics. He will fix the issues of industries and the issues of standards, so that if you go to buy a razor blade, it should be razor blade. Now, let us get back to Moses Kuria issue. What message is Moses Kuria trying to deliver to the DP? In my view, through that statement, Moses Kuria is delivering these 5 messages. The first message is delivering to the DP is that his fortunes in the larger Mount Kenya region are coming down. Moses Kuria was one, or is still one, of the key allies of the Deputy President Dr. William Samoei Ruto from the larger Mount Kenya region. And for those who've been following Moses Kuria's politics, he has always maintained that the Deputy President will win first round, and not just only win overwhelmingly. But today, Moses Kuria is saying it's going to be a runoff, which means in the first round, the deputy president is not going to win. So basically, he's telling the DP that they are going to lose. And if they're not going to lose, then the DP must figure out how he's going to manage the second round. In my view, that's a message which I'm getting from Moses Kuria, because if he had that confidence, and that confidence is no longer there, it means he's telling the DP that his fortunes are actually dwindling. That's the first message I'm getting from Moses Kuria's tweet, as much as it's very small. Number two, I think Moses Kuria is also trying to communicate deep state strategy. I've always opined that Moses Kuria is a Trojan horse. And for those who follow this channel, there's one thing I've also consistently stated, that there is no politician in the larger Mount Kenya region as sharp as Moses Kuria. None. And Moses Kuria understands his game. For those, again, who have been keenly following here, I stated very clearly that there's a strategic move to lock out the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, from certain regions. So that if, for example, Musalia Mudavadi were not to run, and then those votes were going to go to Ruto, then the thing these guys are going to do is to allow Musalia Mudavadi to run, so that his supporters who would have otherwise gone and voted for Ruto are retained in that particular basket. So this is what Moses Kuria is telling the deep state. I mean, is telling William Ruto that the deep state is looking at how they can defeat you, and because probably you are strong, they want to make sure that you don't win outrightly in the first round. And then after that, we go for the second round. And Oka will now be pulled together and support the other side against the DP. Because as long as Musalia Mudavadi is running, as long as Ruto is running, as long as Raila is running, as long as Kalonzo Musyoka is running, as long as all those four people will be on the ballot, none of them, none, and I'm saying none, will receive the 50 plus 1%. It will be a runoff. That's the message the DP is telling Ruto, that start being on the watch out for Kalonzo, for Mudavadi, how they are operating. So that's number two. He's passing deep state's message to the DP. Number three, I also tend to think that Moses Kuria, being a shrewd politician, is figuring out how he can coerce the DP to agree to form an alliance with them. Moses Kuria is a part of a team from the larger Mount Kenya regions who are pushing for their own political party. But I've been observing Moses Kuria very closely of late. Moses Kuria agreed that Martha Karua appointed as the spokesperson of the larger Mount Kenya region. And indeed, yesterday, or was it yesterday but one, Martha Karua, Mwangi Kiunjuri, Moses Kuria held a meeting, held a press conference together in hospital, where they announced that they were going to start registering 7 to 10 million new voters from the larger Mount Kenya region. The message is telling the DP is that you need an alliance with us. If you don't, we are taking these people to One Kenya Alliance, to Raila Odinga. And that's why I want you to start following whatever Martha Karua is going to do. Martha Karua's movements must be monitored very closely, because Martha Karua is leading Moses Kuria and Mwangi Kiunjuri to President Uhuru Kenyatta. Otherwise, there's nothing which can explain why Martha Karua would comfortably hold a meeting with the One Kenya Alliance leadership. One Kenya Alliance leadership are depending on President Uhuru Kenyatta. The question is Martha Karua being used to drag Moses Kuria from the deputy president to this other side? I don't know, but he's telling the DP that in 2022, you won't make it alone. The only thing you'll need is an alliance. And that alliance will be after the election. So allow us, those who want to form their own political party, allow us, those who want to sponsor various candidates to do so, but come together after 2022. And number 4, I'm also tending to think that Moses Kuria is also delivering the message that he's getting out of William Ruto's camp. Why would he say that it will be second round when we know all along he's been very confident about their first round win? And remember, he's been associating with Martha Karua. Martha Karua is associating with One Kenya Last Movement. She's actually associating with Raila Odinga. And Martha Karua has made it very clear that for him, William Ruto doesn't deserve to be the president of the Republic of Kenya. So I tend to think that basically Moses Kuria is sending a message that he has started drifting from William Ruto's camp, and that's why that camp, the figures are coming down, and it's going to force a runoff. Number 4, the message is also sending is that Raila Odinga is gaining the ground. The truth of the matter is that after Raila Odinga's trip in the larger Westmont Kenya region, which was a huge success, the feeling is that Raila Odinga is gaining the ground and William Ruto is losing the ground. And I was going through a Facebook page post by Wahome Thuku, you can go and check, where he conducted an opinion poll. And in that opinion poll, he asked his followers to vote for Mudavadi, Raila and Ruto. And in that poll, Raila emerged number 1. So basically, the DP, Moses Kuria is trying to tell the DP that Raila Odinga is gaining the ground. And lastly, also tend that Moses Kuria is being used by the deep state to shape the perception that William Ruto is no longer that individual who was winning the presidency in the first round. So the narrative is now changing from being first round win to a runoff. Then very soon we'll hear that it's being overtaken. As much as we are going for a runoff, but it's being overtaken. So Moses Kuria, in my view, is delivering those 5 messages to the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. I don't know what you think. Maybe I'm thinking too much. If I'm thinking too much, please let me hear your thought on this particular post. And by the way, Anne Waiguru is headed to the UDA party. Today, there's a photo of Anne Waiguru, Aisha Jumwa, Susan Kihika. That photo is significant politically speaking. It was meant to achieve certain political objectives. So it's going to be our next video, and I want to read your comments and opinion. Why do you think that photo was shared publicly? Because remember, William Ruto had a very serious supporter from Kirinyaga, the women rep, Purity Ngirishi. Is it possible that Waiguru is now being embraced in Tanga? Or is it possible that Ngirishi has decided that for her, she's going to pursue a different path? Let me hear your comments on that. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.